There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough. Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir? The Song of Death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Kanema motor carriage. mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
What number will it be? 1, 2, or 3? Pick one. Put it in the chat. We're live right now. Pop in the chat. Tell me 1, 2, or 3. No memory of that face. You've been drinking all night. You want to wipe that mirror? Or no way, I'm not going to do this. Let's back off. What do you think we should do? 1, 2, or 3? What do you think we should do? One, 2, or 3? Pick a number between 1 and 3. What should we do? Should we wipe that mirror and take a look? Do we want to take that chance? Should we just back away? What do you want to do? Amit and Tochi. Love it. One, two, or three? Okay, let's go for two and just
As you
wipe that mirror.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Oh.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Uh-oh. I don't care. Wipe the mirror. Touch it first. Or just turn around. What do you want to do? One, two, or three? Do we take a look? Do we check it out? Or should we just leave it alone and back off now? What do you want to do? One, two, or three? You gonna make me choose? Do we dare look? Do we dare look? What do you guys want to do? Do we want to say F it all and just wipe the mirror? Maybe touch it first? Check it out? Or just back off? What do you want to do? You want to back off? Want to go do something else? How involved in this do you want to get? Huh? How involved with me? Let's go on this journey. What do you want to do? One, two, or three? Should we just say F it and take this wild trip? What do you want to do? Decisions. What do you want to do? I don't know. Number one is, let's talk this through. Number one is kind of scary, the unknown. I mean, what's going to happen? Number two is like, touch. Touch it first. Touch your face or touch the mirror? You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there. Unbecome. Oh, guys, this is so difficult. One, two, or three? What should we do? You can't undo it. You can't undo it once you do it. What do we want to do, everybody? Yikes. You don't remember. Could be a prank. Maybe you get pranked and live to see another day. One, two, or three? Let's see what Chelsea Grin says. Any numbers? Let's see. One, two, or three? One, two, or three? It's Grandma. I'll be back.
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. You cannot see yourself, just the outlines of a man. You have no memory. A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror, abort. You clearly have not thought this through. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Okay, where were we? Where were we? All right. So what? What do you think? 1 through 5. What emotion are we trying to convey? Superstardom.
You should check
There we
yourself
go.
for a pulse. Superstar. From
Hey.
here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Yeah, let's
You
check.
find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You
Uh-oh.
appear to be alive.
What should we do? 1, 2, or 3? What should we do? Oh, snake eyes and 12s. I like the smile. Let's just keep the smile. Yeah, let's keep the smile. Nothing wrong with smiling. Okay. Now I know we were able to press X before. Okay. Let's see what else. Can we do anything else? Let's see. No? Alright, that's weird. We gotta go back to the mirror and fix it? Possibly. Come on now. Super controller. Come on. Look, I pressed it.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Let's try one.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Guillaume le Million.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
Caprice.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Okay, now what? I don't do nothing at the window? Okay. I done broke down the door. I gotta pee. You broke it smooth off. Somebody locked it. They said, get away! He's got a blinding headache. Can we find him something to drink? Look, see? I'm not getting any... No X's, no... Nothing. Nothing. Look, I can't even pick up my coat. The ties. I did get my shirt on though, so that's good. Where's my pants? It says stand right here. This is confusing. I can't do anything until it says the X. Well, I don't have any healing. Can't go out the door. I suppose I have to get him dressed first. Coffee cup. No. Oh, a shoe. There's your shoe. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, I found the tie, but why can't? Oh, maybe I got to turn off the switch. Okay, let's see. Magnum size. Okay. Let's find your other shoe. There's your pants. Come on. There's the pants. I found the pants. Ooh, someone broke the window. Look at that. You fool. Let's see. Where's that pesky shoe at? See the shoe? Look, it's on his foot. Yeah. Let's find your shoe, fool. Found a clock. Is that T? Can't get behind there. Someone tore the tape out. Okay, you gotta use the you gotta use the right joystick to
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Yep. Grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous thick tie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. The switch must be broken, because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
1 or 2. Should we leave that light on or turn it off? What do you want to do? Give us an answer. 1 or 2. Leave the light, cut it off. One or two. Maybe we'll be able to see the shoe easier with the light on. You want to keep that light on? Yeah.
Your eyes burn.
Oh no!
It's not good.
Did we turn it back off? Let's see.
The lights are off again.
Okay. Ooh. Danger. Alright. So... yeah, I don't think
The switch
fan's
must be
working.
broken, because nothing happens.
Yeah, that fan
The air
is
in
broke.
the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Let's get out of that. Alright, let's get these pants. Let's get our jacket. Still missing our shoe. Grab our jacket. Yes. Okay. Let's go see what's in that. Maybe our shoe's in there. No. More alcohol.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Ooh, keys. We still haven't found our shoe. Let's go and fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
That's it. I think we found everything in here. Except our shoe. Where's that pesky shoe at? Oh, let's check out the glass.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Are we missing
More
any
likely
chairs?
a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Let's go ahead and assess it.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture.
Okay.
You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Like a ball?
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Well, I think we solved the clue of where's the shoe.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Yeah. We should go get that shoe. What do you think? Let's go get that
Cool
shoe.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Let's get that shoe. Dude lost his shoe. Am I there? There we go.
Hello, officer.
I need my shoe, lady. Oh, we're gonna have to go all the way out. What's that on the table? Come on. Ooh, I hope we just didn't take some waitress's tips. Okay, remember that date. March 1951. Come on, Control, stop. Let's talk to her and see what's up.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Orangey. Orangey. Orangey.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
What is it? Code for freckles? Speckled freckles? Oh, do we engage with her or do we keep it moving? What do we want to do? Maybe she can give us some info. What does she know? Why is she calling you officer? Do we want to find out? One or two? 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 What do you want to do? One or two? I thought she meant cop. Are you a copper? What do we want to do? One or two? Officer? Or keep it moving? Talk to her or leave her alone? One or two? One or two? Meow. What do you want to do, guys? One or two? Leave her alone? Should we go ahead and talk to her and get it over with? Yeah, let's see what she has to say.
No.
So, do we want to engage even further?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
1, 2, or 3? Who is she? How do we know her? Do we know her? Number 2? Or number 3? Number 2, number 1, or number 3? Meow. Let's go with the 1.
Yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
Oh,
You've been here
amnesia.
for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
3 days. What else does she
Couldn't
know?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking. What's that mean? Ooh. Let's see. The grin?
We want to try that grin. Would that creep her out? What does that low mean? Like low chance? Hmm.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Maybe we'll run into her again.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Oh yeah, we'll be able to talk to her again.
Goodbye.
She looked back. Let's get that DNA. Boy, if you don't stop. I need that shoe. Is it closed? I think it's closed. Do we need like a key? Uh-oh. What's that mean? What's that mean? Go back? Did I miss something? What does that mean? Go in the door? What's going on? Is that a door? Okay, how you doing? I think it's locked. Yeah, I think it's locked. Alright. I don't know what that means. Alright, let's find that shoe. Where you at? Oh, alright, that's not how we get to the balcony? Alright, let's see if we can... We're gonna have to talk to everybody? What does that mean? That flashing. Does that mean I'm missing something? Because it did that upstairs, too.
Hello, sweetie.
Oh, cryptozoologist.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. This is my colleague. I need my shoes, sir.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone.
Been there a minute.
You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hello,
Shake his
I'm
hand.
Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh shoot, I don't remember my name.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Once we name ourselves, we can't undo it. I am... Oh, if we tell him he don't know our name, then what happened? 1, 2, or 3?
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Let's see what happens. Let's say this.
Okay then.
Cool.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Drinking. One, 2, or 3.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Oh, we're here
It also
investigating.
wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Don't lie, 'cause then what?
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
What? No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Perhaps.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I don't remember taking
Where
it
it has
out.
been hanging for 7 days straight.
Oh
We should
no.
go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's go.
To you, officer.
Uh-oh. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff
If you're
to do.
about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
He sounds French.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Alright, we have 2. There we go. Alright, let's go. How do we get out of here? Did we get everything? What are we missing? What do those colors mean? Do we gotta go up there and talk to her? Let's go talk to her. Will it let me? Alright, let's go talk to her. There's the balcony. Let's get that shoe. Yes.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
What does that purple mean?
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. He takes a step toward the door, like he'd like to leave.
Okay, what does that mean? Okay, let's see. Pick a dialogue. Don't be afraid to say weird things. Need to do something. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Need money. Equip a plastic bag and collect bottles and sell them at Fritees. Okay, that's good to know. It doesn't tell you what that circle thing is and what the colors mean. I think we saw that part. Alright, well.
The door is closed.
Ooh, should we try the handle or knock? That girl's in there. Let's knock
There is
first.
no answer.
Oh.
You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
Ooh.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The
Suck
door
it up.
is closed. Still no answer. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, does blue mean go that way? Uh-oh. I don't think we can use this door. Alright, let's see if we can go in here. Oh. Time is it? It's still only like 8:30. See what she says now.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
That's probably what she calls everybody.
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Just
you
say
must
thank you.
forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She said hello.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
She looked up and smiled. She said, hey.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
Whatever do you mean?
Let's tell her the truth.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Oh, no.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
It seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on, and sweetie, you are looking unsteady. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
How do we get... What does that mean? What does that mean? Hey, mister.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
One, two, three, or four. What do we want to do? Who is this? He's like, you're asking me? Let's ask the lieutenant.
No, looks like he works for Wild Pines, a logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Oh, why isn't he working?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Nice. Inventory.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Do we want to wake him or do we want to leave him sleeping? What would you do? Wake him or leave? What do you want to do? He's had a headache. He's trying to rest. Leave the man alone. But you're a cop and you need answers. Maybe he saw something? Let's leave for now. Let's come back to him. How do we get out of here?
A man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
Oh. He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you. He still doesn't know your name.
Are you kidding me? It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
Oh no, what happened?
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Okay.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Oh, whoops.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
Ooh, did you?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Oh, yeah. Remember we saw the clue where it was written in a lady's and then the next day was a man's.
Do you have her number?
Tim.
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
Uh-oh.
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Oh, what about the body in the tree?
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He turns to you.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. She went away because none of your business.
Oh, hey,
Have
how
they
you
not
doing?
been telling you you're a cop?
None of your business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
You ran her off.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it.
Let's go.
Cool.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Grrr.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Do I have any?
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Are you serious? From your work?
Oh.
I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess.
Some do take recompense,
Okay.
but only to survive.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
You're out of here.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Is that go through the kitchen? Is it open? Let's see this part. No.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Can I help you? What thing? What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. No, you don't. If you had a warrant, you'd be shoving it in my face right now. Besides, the RCM doesn't do search warrants. I know the law.
You do realize you can just go into the kitchen at 1300 hours. No need for superstar charm or Sambo-style antics here. Sambo is an acronym for Samaran boxing. Graceful martial arts stuff.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest, and they come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big...
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
What?
By the way, You should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later. An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Kuno's got this!
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it.
Oh yeah! Nappa Gumpy, Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
It's love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of...
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole!
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because it's nice and orderly, well-laid pallets, easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. No, there's more to this. You get this hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing materials. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno! Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence. There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below.
Active decay.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow.
Active decay.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you... You feel a great force ringing from your stomach, your body, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retrieve...
Active decay.
He's about to blow. Cop's...
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol. There, in that dark green glass. All in. You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big fritta.
What is what? If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine. Their logo is the bloodless rose. Pure.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma. Yeah, there's like an ampule somewhere. St. Baptiste, you know, the St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of...
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine. Then it gives... You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Some cigarettes and no response. Wherever this woman is, your word, nothing. Her smile just keeps widening.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her. Why? I just told you why.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scab.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is. Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke, and my men are tired. Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for?
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini Supremacist is there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to... You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though. Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess, cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supplies should last the strike, though. Aye, you lost me there, Honcho. But it's okay as long as you're not a sorry-ass scab.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Hablo group has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Kroikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own. The best idea. Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on? Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensities. The other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum. As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite are on the ascent. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite superrace. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
Nature was not capable of more.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Khoikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
The Khoikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white officer in a suspect description.
To an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato. The Khoiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potard. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Wouldn't TB1 4 ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla. Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Simonese and Areopagite stock, elected by nature, not the base inner spoilage called demos. Revacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial cauldron. Two mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zaraz-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant. Enough of Tibet mediocrity. Tips CF are a museum of lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized mod.
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
You are right. You have misunderstood. You lack basic phylogenetic education. Then there is the Semino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Semino Koiki Chimera? That is understandable. Were there more Fortinet tips you needed to be educated about? You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone lost though, buckled away at the last gate. This is why your haplogroup. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love for disco music.